Ready now. So we're going to move the flesh away from the sitting bones and try and sit up nice and tall. Try to sit up through your center, so you're not leaning into one side more than the other. Lifting the sternum up, or you can put your fingers on the armpits and raise the sides of the body. So whatever you choose is fine, as long as you sit up nice and tall. Resting your hands in your lap. And you want to find your comfortable seated position. I know for some people it's a little challenging to sit cross-legged, so you find what works for you. And then from here, we're going to close our eyes. I invite you now to close your eyes. And you can begin now to center yourselves. Centering is an important part of the class. Gets us ready, draws the energy in, brings you to the present moment here on your mat. So let us connect to the breath now as we inhale through the nose, nice big breaths all the way up, and exhale all the way down. So we'll spend a little time on the breath as you bring that nourishing air into your body. And you breathe out the breath, this breath that served you, but you no longer need it, so you breathe it out. And I'd like to invite you all now to think about something that you're really very grateful for today, in this very moment here on your mat. Find something that you are grateful for. And just let it stay with you for your class today. Find that thing that you're grateful for. And let it stay with you for your class today. So you're breathing in that gratitude, that all the lovely things that we do have to be thankful for. Lots and lots. And we breathe out all the stuff that we don't need or want. Just breathe it out, nice and calm. And remembering everyone that you go to pace. I know we're going to carry it up a notch today. But there are modifications, or you can just do a few and rest and join us back anytime you'd like to. So please be careful and be present. Stay present to everything that you're doing here today. Let's take a big breath in now and sigh it out. Release that breath. Take another breath in here now, and as you exhale, drop your chin down to your chest. When you do that, raise up the spine a little bit more. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. You do not want to jam that chin all the way down. This is why we slide the shoulder blades down. And we lift that sternum and just drop the chin softly to the chest. Tip your right ear over to your right shoulder. Notice the sensations here. And exhale your chin to your chest. Take in your left ear over to your left shoulder. Again, noticing the sensation, just staying present here. And chin to chest. Let's do this one more time. Right ear to right shoulder. Make sure the spine is nicely lifted. Exhale, chin to chest and left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest and raise your head back up. Squeeze the face really tight. Make a grimace. The teeth and the mouth and the lips and the nose and the cheeks and the forehead. Just squeeze up tight. You can see me, I can't see you. And just relax everything in the face now. Relax. And then open your eyes. You're going to circle those eyes as if you're going around a clock. 12 o'clock, over to 3, down to 6, up to 9, back to 12. And reverse it from 12 over to 9, down to 6, up to 3, back to 12. Good. Just blink fast. And release. Take your left hand across to your right knee. Your right hand is beside you. Take a breath as you exhale, lift up your spine. Take a gentle twist, just a very small twist, half twist maybe, towards your right side. Now lift up your right hand. Take a breath as you exhale, you're going to bend your spine over to the left. So you're something like this. Squeeze that tummy in and just lift up that spine, drop that left ear to the left shoulder. Take a beautiful stretch here. It's very important. We're not only getting into the muscles and stretching the body, we're getting into tendons, ligaments, joints, fascia, everywhere. Good. And then slowly release that. Take your time to come back to center. Notice how you feel. What does the spine feel like when we do this? And we go for the other side. So your right palm is going to go over to the left knee. Lift up your spine. Take a breath as you exhale into your half twist. Inhale your left hand up. Drop the shoulders down. Don't squeeze into the shoulders. And exhale your way over now. Bend into that right side. Let that right ear flop to the right shoulder. Dropping the right shoulder down and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. So that right hand on that left knee is giving you that little support, that leverage to be able to bend into this. Relax everybody. And come back to center. Good. Ease your way around. We're going to interlace the fingers behind you. Press those shoulder blades back. Lift up your head. Take a breath. Squeeze those shoulder blades in. Exhale now and move forward. Your forward doesn't have to touch your mat, but if it does, it's fine. Or you can use a block. And then raise. If you can manage to raise your arms a little bit off your back as you squeeze those palms together, just try that. Just experiment with what you're doing here. As you breathe in, breathe out. You can lift the arms high up off your back and then lower them back down and then lift them again. Just experiment. Feeling our way through all of this here. One more. And then slowly release the hands back to the mat and gently lift yourself back up to center. Let us move over into table. Taking your time to get there. Remember, we want to stay safe. So the knee should fall under that hip. Just check in with yourself here. And we're down onto the hands, alright? So I apologize everybody if you don't see me doing a lot of the handwork, you know why, right? So just forgive me. So you're down on the palms, and your palms can be under the shoulder or a little bit away from the shoulder. If you have wrist issues also, you can turn the fingers slightly out. Open the fingers, really stretch them open and press down into the fingertips. Take a breath here. As you exhale now, you're going to lift up that tummy into the spine. Drop the shoulders down. Exhale, roll your tailbone underneath you. Begin to push the spine up to the ceiling as the shoulders round now. And then look down. Drop that head and look between the thighs to the back of the room. And then inhale, lift the tailbone, run the movement up the spine, shoulders down away from the ears, and just look out there. Don't strain your neck to look up to the ceiling. Again, roll that tailbone underneath you, pulling that spine up. Inhale, reverse it, shoulders away from the ears, tuck the tummy in, and look forward. One more, exhale. Squeeze that tummy in, lift your spine up. Inhale, reverse it, shoulders away from the ears, let the sternum lift away from the belly button, and release. Stepping your right foot outside of your right hand, turning those toes out. Okay, you all know what's coming. And
we're going to come down onto the forearms. Curl the back toe under and lift that knee off the mat. Now, what I have noticed here from me, and you might be the same, you might be able to go down on the forearm of one hand, but you can't go all the way down on the other hand. So please do not force yourself. You can use a block like this, or you can use anything that you have there to lift the ground up towards that arm. Or just press into the palm. So you can do palm on one hand, forearm on the other hand. Take a breath now and just lift that leg up off the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Push back into the left heel and turn that right knee out so you really get a good stretch in that psoas muscle. Okay, nice. Don't force anything. If you're feeling pain, please come out. Let's take one more breath. And slowly release that left knee down. Good. Come up and take that leg behind you and step the left one up. And you probably will notice a difference on this side. Right, so we're here, we're coming down onto the forearms, curl that back toe under, lift that knee up off the mat, and keep your stretch here. Press into that right heel, drop that groin down towards the mat, breathe, inhale, exhale. One more breath. And drop that knee down gently. Take the left foot back around to meet that right foot. Curling those toes under, you're going to leave your knees on the mat. Press the buttocks back towards the heel. Feeling your nice toes work here. So the weight of the upper body pressing into the heel is going to, you're going to feel that strong sensation in your toes. Lift up. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, yes. Feeling it's too strong. If it's too strong, please be careful. Okay, one more breath here. Gotta work those toes is. And then we will lift up and stand. When you stand, everybody, knees are soft. Take hold of opposite elbows and let your head relax in that little box. So look at your feet. Press all four corners of the feet down into your mat. Please bend your knees. You do not want to hurt your spine. And drop that head down. No tension anywhere. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's rock down our way to standing. And then walk up towards the top of your mat. Okay, ready now everybody? Don't get too caught up in all of this, just let everything flow. Alright, so foundation is the mountain pose. Standing in mountain here now, we're pressing all four corners of the feet into the mat. Pick up your toes, spread them and press them down. Pick up your heel and rock the heel back. So feel the weight. You want to feel that weight of your body, even over the four corners of your feet. Draw the kneecaps up. Suck those thigh muscles back to the thigh bone. Gently knit your back with muscles back and front and pull them up. Pull that tummy in. Lift that sternum up. Slide those shoulder blades down your back and relax the hands. Close your eyes if you feel okay to do this. And just take a breath or two here. Trying to allow that mind chatter to fall away. Allow yourself to relax into everything that we're doing here today. So don't beat up on yourself, don't judge yourself. Just relax and enjoy. Okay, open your eyes. We will inhale those arms up. Stretch those arms, press those palms together. Lift up your spine, everybody, please. Lift it. And then come into a very slight back bend. Exhale, bend your knees as you fold forward for your sun breath. Come into your flat back, wherever that is for you, by the shins or up on the thighs, it doesn't matter. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms out again as you press into the feet. Anchor yourself through those feet. Press the palms together, lift up your spine. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up again. We're going to do 2 more like this. Exhale and fold. Inhale, flatten that back. Exhale, fold, and your arms are like your little wings lifting you up. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, arms out. Squeezing those tummy muscles in. And take a prayer position to the heart. If you're not into prayer positions, you may just rest your hands by your sides. Steady that breath. Okay, here we go now. Inhale, arms up. Slide back bend. Exhale, fold. Jeffrey says, Inhale, flatten that back. Exhale, fold. Stepping that right leg back. Lunge position. Left leg goes back, come into your plank. Plank position here, 1 nice straight line. Drop your shoulders down, breathe. Lower down, belly, chest, chin to the mat. Coming up into upward dog or cobra. So your upward dog would be you're on the tops of the feet and you lift the knees up for your upward dog. Or you can just do your cobra. And then exhale into downward dog. Come up into your downward dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift that tailbone, drop that chest down. Feel your first downward dog. Breathing in and out. Look up between your hands, step out or jump to the top of your mat. Folding forward, flat back. Exhale, fold, press into the feet. Inhale, arms up. Let's go again. Exhale, down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down, left leg steps back. Good, into your high lunge, low lunge, plank, lower down, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, lifting that tailbone, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Look up between the hands, step up or jump to the top of your mat. Folding forward, let's come up into the flat back. Exhale, fold, inhale, arms wide. Again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step that right foot back. Step the left foot back. Come into plank. Lower down, belly, chest, chin. Come into upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the tailbone, spread the buttocks. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, turning the armpits in towards each other will help. And breathe, looking up between the thighs. Let's take another breath here. Good, look up, step off or jump to the top of your mat. Fold forward, come into your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide. Let's go again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg back, right leg back, lower down, upward dog or cobra, exhale, downward dog. Nice soft breath here. Inhale, exhale. Good, look up, step off and jump towards the top of your mat. Come into your flat back. Exhale, fold, inhale, arms nice and wide. Exhale, that prayer position to the heart. Or just your hands to your sides. Close your eyes if it feels okay for you to do that. And just steady the breath. A way to steady the breath is to let your exhale be a little bit longer than your inhale. Feeling the heartbeat, feeling the breath, feeling the warmth of the body. Good. Let's continue. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Flatten that back. Fold again. Right leg steps back, but put the right knee on your mat. Inhale your arms up. Take a nice stretch here. Check it with yourself. Is the left knee on top of that left ankle and the right knee under that right hip? Nice breath in and out. Open your arms out to the side and pull those shoulder blades back. Turning those palms up. Pull that tummy in. Lift that sternum. Breathe. Take a breath. You're going to swing over to your left side. Keeping the arms nice and wide and open as you twist over to your left. Stretch those arms. Lift up that sternum. Breathe. Good. Coming back to center. Take your right hand to the back of the right thigh. Here, like this. Fingers point down. Inhale your left arm up. Lift up your spine, everybody, please. It's very important to lift the spine. And then come into your back bend. You may open your mouth. You may breathe through your mouth here. Also, you can squeeze up the shoulders to the neck to make a little pillow to support that neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly come back to center. Let's make this into warrior two. So you're coming up and you're in warrior two. Check in with yourself. You want a nice stance here to keep yourself nice and steady. So the rule of thumb is that the heel can be in the center of the back arch or a little bit in front, not behind. Bend that left knee, roll that left thigh out, pull up through the core and extend down through the right leg. Inhale the arms up, turn your palms up, squeezing those shoulders back, look over your left fingertips. Deep breath in and out. Okay, take your back hand to the back leg. Inhale, front hand up, lift up your spine, again coming into your back bend. Now you may notice that when you came into that back bend, the front knee moved forward a little bit. So move it back. Open up that left thigh. All right, pull that knee back. It's not to sag forward. Okay, let's go. So we're in our little back bend. If anybody like to take a bind, that right hand can go around and hold the top of the left thigh. And you can roll that left thigh out. Beautiful, isn't this lovely? Remember, you're holding on to something that you're really grateful for today or in your life, something you're grateful for in your life. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's slowly and carefully come out. Other side. So you're in your extended side angle now. So make sure again, everything is in place here. Mechanics are well in place. And then you can relax and enjoy your pose here. Reaching that right arm up. Some of you may want to take it overhead. How about that? Open up that chest. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Stay in if you can. If you can't, you can come out to the pose anytime. Doesn't matter. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath here. Okay, and then we're slowly going to come back up into warrior two. And let's take this into triangle. Straighten that front leg. Reach over, lift up that right hip. Let your left hand fall either by the shin or the inner thigh. Careful how you reach down to the floor unless you have a block. You do not want to hurt your spine, so you could do this if you like. When you're here, you're going to pull your upper body back to whatever is behind you. Stretching into those legs, activate those thighs. And then you may take your neck anywhere you want it. If you want to look down at the ground, it's fine. You want to look forward, you want to look up. I don't care where you look, as long as you're comfortable. Let's stay here for 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bending into the front knee. Raise yourself back up into warrior two. Good. Anybody sweating by now? And then we're going to windmill those hands to the front of your mat. Step back into downward dog, straight away. Press that chest down towards the thighs. Release those shoulders. Squeeze up your kneecaps. Pull that tummy up, don't let it fall down to the mat. Breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. Look up between your hands, step up or jump to the top of your mat, fold forward. Come into your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms nice and wide. Exhale, that prayer position to the heart, or rest your hands by your sides. Take a moment, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, let's go for the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Flatten that back. Go down again. You step in the left foot back this time and take your left knee to the mat. Check in the mechanics now. Knee and ankle. Knee and hip. Steady yourself. Drop the tailbone down, pull up through the core. Inhale those arms up. Take a stretch so that as the arms reach up, make sure you're pulling those shoulders down. Do not pull the shoulders up. It's too much pressure on the shoulders there. So pulling the shoulders down behind you, but the arms reach up. Tailbone straight down to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms out to the sides. Turn out. Nice gentle turn towards that right side. And then squeeze the shoulder blades back to your spine. And open up that chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. What's happening to the shoulders? Exhale. Stretch those arms out there. Good. Come back to center. The left hand is going to the back of the left thigh. Inhale your right hand up. Come into your back bend. But what do you do before you bend that spine back? You lift it up. Then you go into your back bend. You can slide that left hand down to wherever you feel like. I'm just resting mine on the back of the thigh for now. Because I'm talking and it's a little hard to talk when you're in the full expression of the pose sometimes. So everybody, we're all different. We need different things, so take it to your level. Remember that you can breathe through the mouth in your back bends, and remember to make that little pillow for your neck. Alright, so you're just staying in the back bend for another breath here. Beautiful. Good. Take a breath, then swing the hands to the mat, and just automatically step up for your warrior two. So you're here. I'm going to turn so that I still face the camera. Alright. So bending into that front knee. Extend down through the back leg there. Remember to open up that right thigh. Pull it back to what's behind you there. Stretch into the outer corner of that left foot. Lift up. Arms out. Turning those palms up and look towards the fingertips. Breathe in, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale. Now drop your left hand to the back of the thigh. Bring that right hand up. Remember, when we stretch that spine up and we go into that back bend, the front knee and thigh tends to sag into the center line. Pull it back. Breathe now. If you want to take your bind, you can wrap that left hand around and hold on to the thigh, the right thigh, and pull it back. Breathe in. Open up those shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Activate those legs. They're helping you there. They're holding you. Keep the breath going. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's slowly come back to center. Open up in warrior two, and let's take that, your extended warrior now. So your right hand is on the right thigh, Left hand comes up. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and open up that chest. Breathe here. Bring that soft smile to your face. That smile of gratitude. Giving thanks for everything that is wonderful in our lives. Remember that top hand can travel overhead. Pointed the fingers towards the right side. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Let's come on back to center. Warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Lift that left hip. Slide over to the right side now. And we come into Trikonasana triangle. Good. Pull in the tummy. Press down into the feet. You are pulling up through the core and through the thighs there to anchor you and to hold you steady and comfortable here. Do not squeeze up into the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up into Warrior 2. Windmill the hands to the front of your mat. Down. Going into plank push-up position. Nice straight line plank. And this time walk your feet in towards each other. Slide your left hand into the center of your mat and slide your way over for your side plank. So, if you're not into side plank, you may put your, this is a modification, the left knee down on the mat like this, and then you raise this hand up. Alright, so whichever one you prefer. Just make sure that your knee is okay for this. Lift up the underside of your body, breathe here, stay if you can. Welcome the shaking, welcome the burning. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, let's come back to center. Plank position. Good, into the other side. Turn, and I'm not going to do the other side, so you know that when you turn, you can put the knee on the mat, or you can go into your full expression of the plank. When you're there, everybody, lift up the, feel that gratitude that we can be here on our mats today, just working our bodies in a sensible, nice, beautiful way. Okay, let's slowly come down. From plank push-up position, press back into downward dog. Lift the tailbone, drop the chest down towards your thighs, and you're going to lift your right foot up off the mat. Right leg comes up. Good, bend that knee. Take the knee out to the side and begin to circle that knee for 1. Squeeze that tummy in. For 2. For 3. And 4. One more in this direction. And 5. And reverse it. 1. 2. 3. 4. Take your time. 5. Stretch your leg out there behind you. And release it to the mat. Pick up the other leg. Good. Bend that knee. Nice. Let me see if I can do it with the hand like this. So, my apologies. So we bend that knee. And let's start to circle the knee. 1. Make some good circles. 2. 3. 4. 5. What did I do? 6? 6, yes. And reverse it. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Stretch your leg out there behind you. Good. Come softly down onto the knees and press back into child. If child is not available for you today, remember you have that option of puppy stretch. So you can push your forehead down to the mat, Stick the buttocks up in the air and walk your hands all the way out. And relax. Try not to dump down into those shoulders now, okay? Be careful there. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice soft breath. Okay, let's go. Back up into downward dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, look up between your hands, step up, walk or jump to the top of your mat. Come into your flat back, wherever that is for you. Fold forward, inhale, arms all the way up. And let's take prayer position to the heart or hands by your sides. Follow that breath in, follow it out. So your exhale is a little longer than your inhale now, to just relax that heartbeat a bit, to steady that breath. Beautiful, everybody. Nice breath in and out. Okay, let's open the eyes, enough rest now. So we will slide that right leg back. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to lean forward and lift that leg up off the mat. Now if you have a wall or a piece of furniture that you need to hold on to, please hold that, whatever it is for you to steady yourself. Find that spot out there in front of you and keep looking at it, gaze at it. We're taking this into tree, come all the way up. Woo. And let's take that into tree pose. Remember that we're not pressing into the knee. We're just looking out there, and then you can position your arms how you would like them to be. You can take the hands all the way up like branches of a tree. You can have them on your hip. You may be holding on to something on one hand and doing something else with the other hand. So whatever it is for you, just go ahead. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's bend that left knee. Wrap your right foot around. Take your arms out to the side, right hand underneath, left hand on top. And we're taking this into another balancing posture. Eagle. Breathe. Beautiful eagle. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath. You're slowly going to come up. Step that right foot back. Let's go into warrior one. Bending into that left knee. Press back into the outer corner of the right foot. Inhale those arms up. Warrior one. Breathe in. Remember the shoulders. Breathe out. Steady and comfortable. Nice. Take the arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the palms together. Lift up. Exhale, fold forward. The chest comes down beside your thigh, or you can rest it on top of the thigh. And raise those arms up. Let your head drop. Look behind you to the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, releasing the hands to the mat. Step back into plank. Lower down, belly, chest, chin. Upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Good. Look up between the hands. Step off or jump to the top of your mat. Fold forward. Come into your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide. Take a prayer position. I don't know about you, but I need a couple minutes to catch my breath. Whew. This is lovely. I like doing classes like this sometimes. I hope you're enjoying it too. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for the other side. So hands on the hips, you're going to slide that left foot back. You can take your hands to the chest, keep it on the hip. Find something out there to stare at. Raise that left foot. Stretch your spine forward. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Shoulders down. Sternum away from the belly button. Pull that tummy in. Remember, we're not looking for height. We want the hips square to the floor. And let's take this into tree pose. Nice. Arms can be wherever you want them. Maybe decide you want to experiment a little bit with something in your tree. It's up to you. As you do that, you want to make sure that outer hip pulls into the center line of your body. Don't stick it out. You don't put too much pressure on your spine, your lower spine, and your hip. Pull up through the core. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breath is steady and comfortable here. Go into your edge of comfort as we say in yoga. Let's move on now as we bend that knee. Wrap your left foot around. Arms out. Left hand underneath, right hand on top. And lift up that chest. You don't want to don't round that upper body too much. And just stare out there at something as we take another balancing pose. The beautiful eagle. Inhale. Exhale. When you're on a padded mat, I have my mat padded, you don't balance as well. Alright. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more breath here. Good. Let's lift up. Step that left leg back. Inhale those arms up. Good. Take a nice breath here. Stretch in. Inhale, arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze those shoulders back. Take a breath as you exhale. Fold forward. Good. So, you have that option to raise those arms off your back if you'd like to. Squeeze the palms together. Squeeze the shoulders back towards the spine. Or you can just let them rest at the base of the spine. Whatever you prefer. Nice breath in and out. Okay, let's take the hands to the mat. Step back into plank, push-up position, nice straight line. And lower down, belly, chest, chin. Lifting up into upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Breathe here. Nice. Downward dog is one of the greatest postures in yoga. Squeeze that tummy in. Good. Come back into plank push-up position. And lower yourself down, coming onto your belly. Come up onto your forearms. Your elbows underneath those shoulders. Squeeze that tummy in, lift that chest. Breathe here. Come down onto your chin. Slide your hands down a little bit. Press into your pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale, lift up your face. Squeeze the shoulders back. And then lift your hands a little bit off the mat. Press your elbows into your side body and just hover here. Breathe. Press down. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Bend those knees when you look at your feet. And then you're going to take your index finger and the finger next to it underneath your body. Feel for your hip bones. Little as is bones. So take a moment to get there. Index finger and the finger next to it, right on the hip bones. They're going to act as little gauges for you. Rest on your chin or your forehead. Take a breath as you exhale. You're going to take your right foot up off the mat. Please put your attention to those hip bones and notice that the left one comes off a little bit of the fingers. So what you're going to do is press the left hip bone down into those fingers. So the fingers are acting as gauges for you, so that you're even on both sides of your body. So feel your fingers, the pressure of the hip bones even on the right and on the left. Now release that left thigh down, keep the leg nice and stretched out there, and let's go for the other side. So as you pick up that left thigh, what happens in the right hip? Press that right hip down into those fingers and feel your hips even. The pressure must be even on both sides of your body. Breathe now. Slowly release. Let's do one more set like this. Lift that right leg up. Check in with those little gauges are helping you there, so check in with your hips. Breathe. Not looking for too much height here. Stretch your leg out there behind you. And lower that leg down. Other side. Nice. Breathe. Rest evenly on both sides. And release. Take the hands away. Okay, you can wiggle fingers around. Okay, stretch both arms out. Like the letter T from the shoulders. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to roll over onto your right side. Take that left foot up and put it behind your right thigh like this. If you need to support your head, please do so. Nice breath here. So when you are there, your left hand, the palm can go in front of the chest, or you can take it and slide it under your temple. And your left knee should be pointing up towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to stay here for a little bit, so just if it's too much of a stretch for you, please come out of it. If you can stay, stay. Roll that top thigh back, that top knee back. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your neck is supported. And then slowly and very carefully roll back onto your tummy, taking that left thigh down, right. Relax both hands beside you, turn the palms up like the elbows, and you bend a little bit and your shoulders round to the mat. Let's take our breath here. And then we go for the other side. So stretch your arms out again, like the letter T, straight from the shoulders. Lift up your right foot this time, the leg and all, and take it back behind you, the thigh. So you're rolling onto the side of your head. Make sure the arm is coming straight out of that shoulder joint. It's not to be too high, too low. Right? And then your foot behind you, you're pressing into the sole of the foot. It's right on the mat there. And then take your top leg, the knee and the thigh back to what is behind you there for me to waltz. I'm pushing it to the wall. And please support the side of your head. Breathe in, breathe out. If this is too intense for you, please come out of the pose. If it says you have to stay in it and agonize over it. Alright, so be careful. Pulling that tummy in, keeping the breath going. Feeling that gratitude once again that we can be here on our mats to do this for our body. Isn't that wonderful? And then remember to notice if one side is slightly different to the other. Just notice and let the thoughts go now. Don't try to figure out why or how come or what. And then slowly roll over again. Come onto the belly and let your hands just hang beside you. Bend the elbows slightly, round the shoulders down, tuck your big toes in towards each other. Slide out if you need to. Okay, bend your elbows, press into your palms, lift yourself up. Swing the legs around. And let's come. Sitting, let's bend your right knee into the left thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Squeeze your tummy in, lift up your spine. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, stretch forward. So the fingers are reaching over those toes. Keep hinging from the hips. Keep the spine as straight as you can. And then relax your hands down. Lifting up that spine and hinging forward. When you get there, when you've landed, drop the shoulders down, lift the sternum up a tad more. Soft gaze out there in front of you. You want to keep that neck nice and long. Okay. From here, you're going to come up and let's go for the other side. Inhale those arms up again. Drop the shoulders down. Come forward, hinging from the hips. Reach those fingertips out there and then relax the hands and hold wherever it reaches. And lift up your spine now. Drop those shoulders down. Belly is in. And hinging from the hips, a nice soft gaze out there in front of you, pressing the leg down. Breathe. And slowly slide back up to center. Come down about into the middle of the mat. Bend those knees. Roll your tailbone underneath you. Get that little curve in the base of the spine. We call it the C curve. If you have a block or a ball and you want to experiment with this today by squeezing into your block or your ball, you can do that. Get that C curve going, squeeze those towing muscles in and up underneath that rib cage, scoop it up. Arms are here, bending the elbows very slightly. We're going to do a roll back today again. Gaze of the eyes out there in front of you. Take a breath as you exhale, roll down. Just a little bit, don't go too far down. Gaze of the eyes come towards the knees, and then we're going to lift ourselves back up, bringing the hips up towards the top of your thighs. Look forward. Let's go again. Exhale, roll back. Squeeze. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. One more. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Let this one take you slowly onto your back with control. Going down, down, down. And release. So make yourself comfortable on your mat. Bring your thighs up towards the chest. Give them a nice little hug. And straighten up that right one. Just go to your edge of comfort once more. You can hold it back of the thigh. Just like this, a little soft hold here. And flex. So push your heel up to the ceiling, toes down towards the knee. And point. Flex. Notice the stretch here where you're feeling this. And point. Flex. Point. Flex and then circle for the ankle. And reverse that circle. And back to center, spread those toes. Open them up really nice and wide here. And squeeze them up. And stretch them again. Squeeze them tightly. One more. Stretch. And squeeze. And bend that knee. Now, for all of you who are going to go now and eat your turkey and all of your stuffing and all your stuff, we're going to do the wind relieving posture. So your thighs are there line them up with the colon. So you want to part the knees away from each other. Take your hands are active here, but the rest of your body is going to be relaxed, very relaxed. So your hands are doing the work by pulling those thighs down on top of the colon. Try and line it up. Pull all the way down. Take a breath as you inhale now. When you inhale, you're going to push that belly right up onto the top of those thighs. Push that belly up on your inhale. Exhale and just relax everything a moment. Don't move your hands though, okay? The hands stay there. Again, hands are active by pulling the thighs down. Breathe and push the belly, push the colon up on top of those thighs. Push, push, push. And relax everything a moment. And one more. Let's bring those thighs all the way down and breathe and push the belly up. And release. Good. So this pose is called Pavanamuktasana, and it is great for elimination, digestion, hemorrhoids, all those nice things. Okay, so you can go and eat now. Jokey, 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 jokey. All right, so we're going to release those feet down. I'm going to give you a moment to take your little stretch. You know, I like to do that for you. So you listen to your body. What is the body asking you for now? And I know most of you are going to say the body is asking you just for Shavasana, to relax. But if you want an extra little stretch, please go ahead and honor your body now. So if you want to do bound angle, maybe you want to do a little twist, whatever you feel like doing, just go ahead. Some of you may want to do half shoulder stand. Ooh. If you're doing half shoulder stand, folks, remember you stay on those shoulders. Do not go back on that neck. Don't go into full shoulder stand, just do the half. You know what's nice to do in shoulder stand? Your cat and dog stretch. Ooh, look at this. Yay. Okay. Alrighty then. So we're going to stretch out now for a little relaxation. So the right leg stretches out and the left leg stretches out. Take your hands overhead and treat yourself to a delicious, nice stretch here. And release the hands down. So you may want to wiggle those shoulder blades down your back. Slide your heels away from each other. Let the toes hang to the sides. And the same thing with the arms. I invite you now to take a nice big deep breath in and sigh it out. If you need to do another one, go ahead and take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And then softly close your eyes. And just let yourself relax. Give yourself that permission to totally just melt down now. Taking a few minutes here now to do this is very important.
And slowly begin now to awaken the body. You may begin by deepening your breath, making some small movements throughout your body. When you're ready, roll onto your side and hug yourself in fetal position. Pressing into your top hand, extend your top leg and carefully lift yourself up and come into your comfortable seated position. When you get there, just take your hands to the fleshy part of the buttocks there and pull them up behind you. Plug in those sitting bones down into the mat. Lift your sternum, drop the shoulders, bring that soft smile to your face. And just remember what you carried through your class today, that gratitude that you thought about, something you thought about that you were very grateful for. Just bring it back into your mind. And I'm very grateful for all of you for just taking this journey with me, for encouraging me, and to be here with me for the classes. I'm feeling that gratitude. So let us have peace in our hearts and our lives and our beautiful homes, our universe, our beautiful island. We just want to have that peace and that love and that gratitude. Adiom, Shanti, Shanti, peace. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Peace.